All right, I'm going to try to walk you through a little bit about project one, maybe help give you some helpful tips. So you'll notice that I've signed up for Big Dog. I've got my URL. This is where I'll actually get to go and see my blog. Okay. You'll look at the project. If you go to brianmarshall.com and go to teaching 4215 and click on WordPress, the project information is here for what it is. I wanted you to use theme selection flat on or affluent. There's actually better ones than that, I think, and it's pretty easy to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through that. I'm going to show you how to do navigation, the fave icon, footer, tag cloud. Those are all on in this play. All right, so I'm going to log in. To log in, you just go up to the URL and you're just going to type in wp-admin and hit enter, and it's going to take you right into the login screen. Your username is going to be admin, and you just type your password in. And here is a brand new fresh install of WordPress. Okay, welcome to WordPress. You just hit dismiss at the top, and you say, it says you have one post, one comment, and one page. So if you look at your posts, this is the Hello World post. Okay, if you look at your pages, these are your just sample pages, and if you look at media, this is where all of your pictures and things like that you'll put here. Okay, so let's take a look. If we're going to look at themes or change our themes, we go to Appearance and Themes. Okay, and it comes standard with 3 of them: 2017, 2015, 2016. These are actually years, and they're just the popular ones. But if I want to add a new theme to see what it looks like, so if I want to see what my site looks like right now, I just I'll just click over here and I'll say this is what my site looks like. Okay, I can add a new theme, so I click Add New, and I come over here and I like just to type in the word store because we're actually making a store. Okay, and when you type in the word store, all of these are pretty good store ones. Okay, now I don't typically like stores that have giant pictures on the very top. I like my store to be a little bit more about the products, like this one here, Welcome to Basic Store. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good one. Now, this is not a design class. Buzz Store also looks like a pretty good one too. You got products right at the top. This is not a design class. I don't really care what things look like. Okay, I want it to be very functional. Okay, so we've on our website, we've never done our own design. We've always outsourced it. We've always had really good luck having people do very good designs. So I want to install this basic store. Okay, so I click the install. That's pretty easy. It says installed, and I click activate. Okay, so now it's active. Let's come over here and refresh our website, and it tells us here is our blog. Okay, so our blog has all of these all this stuff on the left hand side: our meta, categories, archives, recent comments, posts. This is just a regular blog, right? But we don't want it to be a regular blog. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to add some things. So we can click this customize, and it says, what do you want to change? Well, we can change out what our blog is. Let's just call this Southern Fabric and the best online quilt shop ever. Okay, and we can say publish. Okay, go back to site identity, and actually in that one also we could add a logo if we wanted to add a logo. Okay, we can change out our colors. Say we want what we want our header text colors to be, what we want our background color to be. We can change out our header image, which would be this image up here. Change out our background image. We can look at some of our theme options. You can show or hide the latest products, show or feature products, show or hide top. I mean, this is outstanding. Okay, very easy. Okay, and then under menus, we can view our menu locations. This theme has 2 menu locations: primary left and primary right. Okay, and if I'm looking, most likely it's here and here. Now every theme is going to be different. So what you can do is you could say, let me go look, and I'm just going to go look at Southern Fabric, and I have a menu here. This would be menu right, and this could be menu left. Okay, so I could say, what do I want my menu to have on there? On our menu right, I'm going to want to create a new menu, and we're going to call this top right. Okay, and it's going to be the primary right menu, and click publish. And add an item to the menu, and let's just add the home page and the sample page and the post. Okay, and we can add that and click publish, and notice that it now has this up here. Okay, and we could do the same thing on menu. We can call it menu left. Okay, so we can create a new menu called top left, and it's the primary left menu. Click next, and we could say add an item, and let's add a category for uncategorized. Published. Okay, so now if you click on sample page, here's the sample page. If you click on hello world, here's that post. If you click on uncategorized, here's the uncategorized, and if you click home, it takes you back to the home page. So that's how you can use this this customize to look at it. Same thing with widgets. So this theme has a blog sidebar, a footer, and a home widget. Okay, on the home widget, it has all of the stuff that we're seeing, the search, recent posts. So we could say, you know what, let's just remove these, because we don't necessarily need all the recent posts, all the recent comments. We don't need any of that. Let's not look at archives or categories or meta. Okay, and publish that. So now on our home page, it's much cleaner. Okay, we don't have that long list of things. Okay, we could also look at our blog sidebar. There is no widget for our sidebar, which is good. And then for the footer, there is no widget yet for the footer. And we'll talk about how to make those in a little bit. So if we go back to customize, now we've done widgets, menus, homepage settings. Okay, we could say, what do we want our homepage to look like? We can say our latest post, or we can make a static page. Okay, so that is an awesome choice, and we can talk about that later. And then that's pretty much it. So this is a very good, very basic one for us to start with. Okay, so if we look at our project, change the site title, add a logo, add an About Us page, change the theme selection, navigation. I mean, now we just need to do the work. Okay, so we need to come up with, what do we want our logo or our navigation to look like? Well, what do we want our navigation to look like? Okay, what do we want our footer to look like? In our footer, what information do we need to have? Okay, do we want to have our copyright information? Do we want to have our website questions? What links do we want to have? Okay, same thing with up in the, what do we want to have up in our navigation up here? Do we want to have a customer service link? Do we want to have a big mega menu, which you don't necessarily need to have, but you could say, you know, shop now, and then these could be your categories. Remember, you're also going to have content, so you can add some content, find out what's coming soon, what's new, if you have any customer service questions, what's on sale. Okay, all those things. You know, and then you can also have the icons, social networking icons. We have them here, and then we have them again down at the bottom. Okay. All right. So back to our blog. If you want to look for most of the information that you'll need is in that playlist. Okay. So this is just basically, how do you log in and where do you get started and what do you need to do. Now, watching that playlist that we put together should really help. Okay. I really do like this basic store theme. Hopefully it will work well with WooCommerce. Let's look at some of the details for it. Yeah, Basic Store is a free theme for shop owners using WooCommerce. We're going to be using WooCommerce to manage our entire store, so it'll be outstanding. Okay. All right, that's all I have for you right now. Hopefully this helps a little bit.